your city. Say what's up, my hippie.
Oh, it's your boy Dre Adams checking in live and direct. I got Mod Son.
Night of my life. Yeah.
How you doing tonight, man?
Best night of my life. Houston, Texas. Literally played my favorite show of my life tonight. We're at the warehouse. Made a lot of new friends. And I'm floating. I'm feeling good. And just honestly, just living and learning. So life is good.
Most definitely. Now, the crowd interaction. Did you expect to get that coming out here?
No. I mean, I look to the glass full always and come in knowing that, like, no matter what, it's going to be a great night. But I didn't know, like, I had to stop in the middle of one of my songs because everyone was saying the words, and I was just, like blown away.
It was like a surreal experience, like...
Yep. I like to recognize those moments when they happen and not shy away from it and be like, oh, this is, you know, I'm Mr. Cool Guy. Like, be like, whoa. Like, I literally stopped in the song, like, yo, y'all are, like, really saying the words. Like, that's crazy. So, yo, man, it was crazy night. Legendary to me, you know. Probably my favorite show I've ever played, like I'm saying, like, for real.
That's really dope, and I definitely seen the interaction that you had with the crowd, man. And it was absolutely phenomenal. So now, you are working on the album.
Yeah.
You got an album dropping this year.
Yeah, the album's done.
It's done.
It's ready.
Ready to go.
It's ready to go.
When are you dropping it?
June.
June what? We got a confirmation on that?
Beginning of June.
Beginning of June.
Beginning of June. Here's a tip. Never say your album date, ever. Okay? Okay? Until you're about to drop it. You know, just give them the month. That's it. Okay? Just give them the month. Don't ever give them the exact date. You never know.
Well, you know, it's coming in June to all the fans that are looking forward to it.
I have no fans, just friends. So
friends.
All
We're all
friends.
friends. Most definitely. So do we got any surprises on the album?
Yeah. Tons of surprises. I got Travis Barker on the album. My hippie MGK might be on that album.
Uh-oh. Machine Gun Kelly, shout out.
Yeah. My hippie G-Eazy might be on that album.
Uh-oh.
My hippie T Mills might be on that album. My hippies Coldplay might be on that album. U2, a bunch of people, honestly, like, but not like covered in features. You know what I'm saying? It's just like stuff that the song added to the song, not like just forcing it. You know?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So what inspired this album here? Kind of like what's the
My album's
theme
called
of
Hippie
it?
Hop. My album's called Hippie Hop. The whole thing is me. That's my sound. That's what I did. It took me 5 years to develop what I'm doing. And one of my first official release called the Hippie Hop EP, which was 4 years ago. I dropped that. So I've been waiting to drop the Hippie Hop LP, which means the full length. And it took me 5 years to develop my sound. It took me working with producers over here and listening to this person and this person and this and that to finally learn the point where we figured it all out. And myself and Pat Brown, looking fresh. Myself and Pat Brown, we literally made the entire album. So this is not the normal, typical hip-hop album. This is why it's called Hippie Hop. We made all the music. We're like a band, okay? We made every part of the album you hear, every chord, every note, every vocal, every engineering mix. Everything is done by us in our studio. So
you took it from the ground up?
From the soil.
Man, that is remarkable.
Yeah.
That's really, really dope.
Yeah. I have no fans, okay? Everyone out there is a friend. I don't want no boundaries. I don't want no, you know what I'm saying? I try to make it as genuine and real as I can, which is like, you know what I'm saying? You can express that through music as much as you want, but then, you know, some people get on stage and that's where everything lies to them, is when they're on stage or in the music. Like, my whole thing is my whole life is I wake up and it's just this. There's no, you know, behind the curtain type of thing, right? So everything that I do, I just want to make sure that I'm always, you know, presenting myself as the person that, like, you know, that I am inspired by. You know what I'm saying? I make a post-it note of all the people I admire and all the traits and become that the next day. You know, every day, wake up a student, go to sleep a teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
so,
real.
and
Genuine,
yeah. And I was listening to your interviews in there with Mills, man. I like what you do, man. You definitely, like, you know, put in your time to, like, ask some cool questions. I appreciate that.
Hey, most
That's
definitely.
what it's about.
Most
That's what
definitely.
it's about.
Hey, we got it.
Hippie Hop coming
Mod
out
Son.
in June, okay? We made the whole thing. This is like our introduction into finally presenting you with something that we feel is sacred, okay? So, I love y'all, really. Houston, Texas is special to me, and I'll be back. Mod Son, movement on dream, stand under none.
Hey, well, you heard it. It's Dre Adams checking in.
This is my hippie right here.
This my hippie.
Crazy right
my
here.
hippie, my hippie. Shout out. You know what it is. We rocking out, man.